All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to this little chat about the coaching industry. And I'm going to give you 10 really great reasons tonight to consider becoming a coach right now. I know being a coach, being a life coach is kind of a buzzword out there, but it truly is an amazing business to be in. And I am so excited to be launching the Soulfully Aligned Creative Coaching Certification Program in the new year. And so I'll tell you a little bit about that. Perhaps you have seen some of the information around that. But also, if you have questions, I'm going to encourage you to put them in the chat here or reach out to me afterwards. Send me a private message, connect with me through my email. If you know me, you know I always am happy to receive any questions, and I'm happy to answer all of your questions for you. I also offer, if you want to have a one-on-one call with me and just get your questions answered, that is always an option too. So I'm here, I'm looking into the camera on my computer for the Zoom call because it is being recorded, but I also have up here to my left is live streaming on Facebook in Soulfully Aligned Women on Facebook. So happy to have you here. So glad you could join me. I'm going to jump right in here and get started so that we aren't too long. This is a very short call. But I want to talk to you about the coaching industry. So the coaching industry is an incredibly rapidly growing business right now. It's a huge industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And right now there's about, if you looked at the numbers, about one coach for every 80,000 potential clients. And that is huge. And the reason I'm saying this is because you need to know that, the market is not saturated with coaches, not in the least. It is just beginning to grow. It's a young baby industry. And if you get in now, you're getting in at the beginning of the coaching industry, and you will grow along with it. The average salary for a coach, according to the International Coaching Federation, is about $214 per hour. Now you can set your rates however you want. There's many different ways of doing that. And as a Soulfully Aligned Creative Coach, we are unique in what we offer. So there's many different ways for you to make money through the Soulfully Aligned Creative Coaching Program. But I wanted to let you know about that. First of all, to let you know that yes, you can make money online. Yes, I am proof that you can make money online, full or part-time. I have been doing this part-time for the last I don't know how long. But yes, I am making a really good income part-time with being a Soulfully Aligned Creative Coach. Coaching is the ultimate lifestyle business, because this is something you can do anywhere. And it is also something that you can take anywhere in the world. So if you love to travel, this is the ultimate lifestyle business. Now, my coaching has taken me to many different places, not only for trainings, but to, gather with like-minded creative souls. And it's so much fun. But all you need really is a computer, and your supplies if you're going to be painting, and a phone basically, and that's it. And it's really easy to travel around this way. So the nice thing is too is that I teach you how to create retreats. So if you want to create a retreat somewhere beautiful that you've always wanted to go, this is the perfect opportunity. Once you get this training, you'll be like, yeah, I can do this. Let's go, let's do this. So it's a great lifestyle, and like you can be flexible with your hours. And the other thing is that coaching really makes a difference in people's lives, right? And a lot of people go, what do I need a coach for? I've got girlfriends. Well, a lot of people don't have friends with good advice. And if your friends were giving you, the best advice, we wouldn't need coaches. And that's a huge market. So coaches take training in order to help you move through things in your life that might take you months and months. You could shift and transform things, transform energy in your life in just one day with a good coach, with a coach that knows what they're doing. It's really hard when you're immersed in your own problems because your emotions are tied in there. And when our emotions are high, our intelligence is low. So it's really hard to see clearly through things. It's really great to have a coach, to be able to call up a coach and say, hey, I could use a session. I have clients that call me and do one-off sessions with me. And that is all they need. It's just that one session just to work through whatever it is that they feel is in their way or blocking or a stumbling stone around that. So you're making a big difference in people's lives, and we are helping create a better place in the world. Hey, hi there, Narita. Love coming from you. So it's fun, it's easy, right? You get to do the work you're passionate about, helping people, being creative. I get messages and emails all the time from people thanking me for what I'm doing, and it's inspiring, right? It makes me feel like I truly am making a difference too. Um, so what's happening right now in the world is awakening, right? So I'm on number. I just breezed through all those without telling you. I said I'd give you 10 reasons, but I'm on number 6 right now. So what's happening in the world is waking up big time. People are starting to go, wait a minute, there's more to this world than just going to work and saving for retirement. I have a calling. I feel a yearning within me to do something different. I just can't keep going to, this job or keep going in this way. And as they wake up, as people become more self-aware and start to think about, what do I really want? What do I want in life? They also feel, the first thing they feel is, I want to be creative. I feel like, coloring. I feel like creating something. I feel like I should get into painting. I feel like I should learn how to paint, right? It's one of the first things that people bump up to in their soul growth. And that is because they're tapping into their creative flow. The creative flow is the higher wisdom coming through to guide them. And so we, as Soulfully Aligned Creative Coaches, we meet them at the door with that. We meet them right there and say, hey, come do this painting workshop with me. Come be creative with me. Come and do a drawing workshop, a doodling workshop, anything to get that creative flow going. And we're right there with them. And we know how, as Soulfully Aligned Creative Coaches, we know how to open that door up even more for them, to prompt them with the questions and the guidance that will help them, grow and become more and more self-aware. So it's a beautiful, gentle process. People feel it, right? They feel that creative flow and they want more of it. And I will walk all through the coaching program. I walk you through the steps of how to help somebody create a painting, even if they've never painted before. So there is a guided process, and it's also about, soul writing, intentions. It's about sacred symbols, images that come through, all of that. And you get to learn all of that through the coaching training. Okay. So these are the doorways that we open up for people when they're ready to make change. Creative coaching guides others onto the path that gives them direct access to their higher wisdom and their higher power, especially with my creative coaching, because I work with women. It's about stepping into your highest divine feminine. And this is a powerful process, right? But knowing how to help people, to guide them into that is important. They are finding their wisdom. We are not fixing them. We are opening up the portals, right? We are opening up the portals, creating sacred space. And the beautiful people that come to you then they access their own wisdom. And you're just there to kind of hold space and guide and prompt and reassure them to trust what's coming through, right? So this is all part of the training that I give. We facilitate the process for other people. And this is super important, okay? Because it's number 8, as a soulfully aligned creative coach, you're already in deep alignment, with your higher awareness and guides and wisdom. That is part of the training with the soulfully aligned creative coaches, is a really deep journey into your own mystic within you. You are the mystic, right? And you learn to trust that. You walk the journey first, you walk the path first. You have these experiences, you open up more, you create a deeper relationship with your intuition and your higher wisdom. And this helps you guide others through this process too. So honing and refining your intuition, that's all part of your training, right, with me. And you become a guiding light for other people. Now, I want to let you know that this is something that I have been doing and teaching for a very long time. I think I took my first psycho-spiritual development programs in about 27, 28 years ago. And I sat in circle with a shaman for several years and learned how to open up to my higher wisdom, to my intuition, to channel for me and for others. And this is something that you will learn through the Soulfully Aligned Creative Coaching process too. So we know that this is very unique for you. This is a very unique part of this coaching certification. Other coaching certifications will teach you the how-tos and the process, kind of the left brain stuff. But what's very unique about Soulfully Aligned Creative Coaching is that we understand it's the energetics, that everything begins at the energetic level. And so we need to fine tune our sense our senses so that we can feel the energies. We learn how to create sacred space for our clients and hold that container, right? So you are very unique if you go through this coaching program, for sure, because it is soulfully aligned creative coaching, and soulfully aligned creativity is very important. It's all about that. I'll move on to number 9, integrity. So the coaching industry is wide open right now. And what I am committed to is that I will help you and anyone else coming in to have a successful long-term coaching practice that is very much founded in integrity. That is very, very important to me, that we are moving with deep reverence as we are coaching for this power that exists in the world, for the support that is there for us. So the reverence and the integrity is something that I'm deeply committed to training through my program, right? I want my coaches, my Soulfully Aligned Creative coaches, to be world class. And I am committed to helping each and every one of you build a practice that is not ego-based, that is heart-centered, that is aligned. And we're going to have Soulfully Aligned Creative coaches all over the world gathering up and creating space for other people so that we are making an impact in the world as the world grows and shifts and changes and transforms. And the last point, that's a very important point that I've touched on already, is the energetics, right? Soulfully Aligned Creative coaches will know without a doubt by the end of the 9-month program that it's all about energetics and frequency. And so that everything begins at that energetic level. And we know how to create that space and call in the support and the help, which I said already. So the energetic foundations are so important as we move through transformation for ourselves and for other people. Sorry, I have an itchy nose tonight. I'm not sure why. So Soulfully Aligned Creative coaches will be able to have one-on-one sessions, just even talking if that's needed. We'll have one-on-one creative sessions that help people walk through painting and playing with paint and creativity so that they can open up to their wisdom that will come through and the messages that will come through. And we help them decipher those symbols and messages. You will be able to have workshops, like small, a few friends in your home or even out in the community, 15, 20 people or more. You will also have the ability to do bigger retreats and that sort of thing. So it's wherever you want to go. I'm committed to meeting you where you're at and listening to where you want to go. So if that kind of scares you in some way, it's like you don't have to go there until you're ready for it, right? You're going to be surrounded with like-minded creative souls, sisterhood. It's a beautiful process. We know as soulfully aligned creative coaches, we know that when we gather, we have a great responsibility because when we gather together, we create an energetic vortex that is healing for the people within the circle, healing for the earth, and healing for the world. We hold space for the world as it shifts and changes right now. There are a lot of people living in fear right now, and they don't quite see that there's more to this world than what we can physically see. And that's a very fear-based way of living. And it's okay, we're all gonna wake up at our own time, but we are here holding space for everyone until they get there, right? And that is my mission, is to train as many soulfully aligned creative coaches as we can so that we are all out there creating these energetic vortices and holding space for the world. And in that process, the really cool thing is that you, as a soulfully aligned creative coach, you benefit first. So it's very much about you receiving first, receiving energy, receiving healing, receiving higher guidance, awareness, awakenings, moving to higher frequencies. because as you do the work, it comes through you first, right? So it's very much, for you and then for the world. And so the beauty of working in the coaching industry is that it's continuous growth and it's a beautiful unfolding and awakening for all of us. So I would say one more thing you get is you get all the branding. So you get the certificate, but you also get a branding logo that you can use on everything to prove that, yes, I'm a certified Soulfully Aligned Creative Coach. And so, there's a lot of us that are feeling called to step up and do something, and maybe we're not quite sure what that is yet. I would encourage you to read through the page, my web page for the Soulfully Aligned Creative Coach, because you are being called to step up, right? We are all being called to step up now. The time is now. We are needed, very much needed in the world right now. Do you want to keep growing? Easy. Keep growing and deepening your own journey. Keep moving forward, right? Are you the one that your friends always call with questions or concerns and they need your guidance in some way? Do you have a strong intuition as it is? Is it easy for you to kind of see the path for other people? Right? Do you love being creative in some way? And that could be painting, journaling, art journaling, writing, doodling, fabric work, quilting, whatever, knitting, crocheting. Do you love being creative? This could be for you, because you don't need to do it my way. You'll be trained in so many ways to move forward, bringing your own gifts forward, right? So, and the last thing I would say is, do you want to make extra money? Because it is about putting money in the hands of good people, because good people with money do good things. And I want you making money. So the Soulfully Aligned Creative Coaching Program is a 9-month program. We begin next June of 2023. However, if you join now, there are benefits. So you get a discounted price between now and the end of December, the end of this year. And you also will be, you can have a soul retrieval from me, which is huge. So that is on the page, the web page. It tells you all about soul retrievals, because we want to keep working through our own stuff too. Plus, you will get 3 calls from me, one-on-one calls between now and May. So that is some of the benefits. You have the opportunity to do payment plans, a 6-month payment plan, so that when we begin in June, you've already paid up, everything's done, and you can just dive right into training. The price will go up in January. So the price right now from November to the end of January is $2,700. You can do payment plans if you want. The price in January will go up to $3,000. And then in March, it goes up to $3,300, where it will be until we begin. So I encourage you to consider this. The soul retrieval is $888 US on its own. And it is one that I continuously give to people, but it's more word of mouth that they find out about the soul retrievals. And I don't advertise them very often, but the soul retrieval is powerful. It's a powerful program of releasing anything that may be taking up energetic space within you, and also calling back your energies that may be it's almost like your energy is multitasking, and some energies get stuck in traumatic events from the past or past lives. And what we do is we heal that and bring all your energy into this moment right here, right now. And so that is extremely powerful. So you get that when you join the Soulfully Aligned Creative Coaching Certification Program before the end of December. All right. So I am just going to check here for any questions. I don't see any. I do see a few people watching. Hello. Excuse me. So this is recorded and I'm going to save it and I will send it out in my email. And I hope that if you find yourself just feeling a little excited about, oh, I could have my own business and I could work my own hours. And trust me, you can make more than a full-time wage in part-time hours. And you can do very well. You can take it at your own pace or you can run with this. So you are needed out there. We are all needed. So I thank you for being here with me and I love you. And please reach out if you have any questions or concerns, or you just kind of need to talk with me about the Soulfully Aligned Creative Coaching Program. On the page, on my webpage, is all the programs outlined for you in detail. So you can take a look at that. And then if you have more questions, I'm happy to have a one-on-one conversation with you. All right. Thank you for being here on Zoom. And thank you to those of you in our Soulfully Aligned Facebook group for joining in. I will see you guys later. Have a great evening. Bye for now.